find that truth, is that kind of knowing is not everyone, I suppose, gets there. And I suppose we can all go through life without finding that purpose, which is really sad. But even though we're looking for it and it's so easy to look in the wrong direction and keep delving deeper in the wrong direction and getting lost there. So, I mean, so finding that truth, it's a tough job, I think. I'm guessing. I mean, I think it is. I think it is. I mean, okay, I suppose it's almost like, do you always succeed in helping people find their truth? I suppose.
Thank you for your question. Yes. So for me, I think in terms of the very narrow niche of helping people find their purpose, and of course, I think people come with all sorts of expectations in terms of what my purpose should be in a career context. And of course, I take them completely out. I completely slash those expectations out of the game, because what's important there is more than just what it means in a career. We trace it back, but it's really about once they know what they need to overcome at that point, like Dina shared, her overcoming, the struggle that she had to overcome in order to move forward in her career, that could give us a sense of direction, a sense of purpose. So think of when we're struggling and we're stuck in that confusing state. First of all, is the first struggle, I think, for everyone is to accept that this is a good place to be. Hence the eudaimonic paradigm. So once we let go of feeling, may I use the language because we're amongst, coaches, shit about where I am, then actually something of a big weight goes. So once somebody, which is the coach in this context, makes it okay to feel so bad about where we are, and something lifts. And once that weight lifts, I think there's an array of opportunities as coaches that we can utilize, because it's an emotional fog that's creating some of the confusion rather than the actual mental ability of the person to be able to figure out what the answer is for them at the time.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
I suppose not being able to see is part of the guilt of being in that state and all those negative feelings surrounding that. But once there's an acceptance about that, then that helps find your way. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because most of us don't want to be in that state, and we think it's not okay to be in that state. But actually what the coaching allows us to do is to feel okay. A lot of people don't even come to coaching because they think that they shouldn't be needing coaching. You know that, right? We all can relate to that. It's like, I'm okay. I don't have any issues. Actually, who doesn't have issues? Everybody does. We all need therapy, right? There's plenty to be unlocked.